Hello, fellow stock investors. Did you ever wonder what stock you should buy? Maybe you're getting information from friends or family about some stock you should buy, or maybe you read in a magazine about this stock, or you got some hot pick information from a website. So you have a lot of information coming through, but you don't know how to decide which company to buy. My name is Grant Gelati. I run a stock investing club. It's called the BTMA Wealth Builders Club. And today I'm going to share some information with my clients and with you. I often get this question, so I just want to answer for everyone here. What I do is I want to pick a company that first I personally know of. So you should personally know of this company. Next, you should understand how the company works, what kind of product or service they make, and what are the affecting factors for the company. So what kind of factors affect the price of the company? Okay. The next thing you want to do is you want to think whether this company is going to be around for the long term, say for 10 years. So are they going to be producing the same product or service for the next 10 years successfully and selling it? So you have to answer these questions as well. Okay. So let's take two companies, for example. Let's take Facebook and let's take John Deere, okay, Deere and Company. All right. First, many of us know of these companies. So, okay, first check. Next one. Do we know what affects these companies? All right. So for Facebook, you might want to look at what affects it. It has competition with Facebook. You have Twitter, you have Instagram, you have these other websites, social media websites that affect Facebook and the users, all right? Also, they have advertising. They use these Facebook ads. So maybe Google ads or AdWords is some competition against that. You have a lot of affecting factors that you can't really predict with the internet and with social media. So this one becomes a little bit shaky with Facebook because you're not really sure if this company is going to be producing the same product, which they don't really produce a product, or the same service over the long term, okay? For example, MySpace, that was the biggest hit with social media before, and then it seemed like MySpace just disappeared like that, and then the new one took its place, Facebook. I also find out that younger generation is not really interested in Facebook as much as maybe the older generation is. So the younger generation, they're using some other new kind of social media. So this is a red light right away for Facebook for me. That's why I wouldn't invest in this company. All right, with John Deere or Deere and Company, you know the product, you know that they produce tractors, farm equipment, things like this, and you know probably that this company is going to be around. They've been around for a long time, and probably they'll be producing tractors and agricultural equipment for the next 10 years and more and successfully selling it, okay? Affecting factors, they have affecting factors with producing, equipment and with farms and how farms are doing, whether farmers can afford to buy new equipment. There are factors with this, but basically we know that people need food. It's a requirement, okay? It's not a luxury item. And so people need tractors, they need equipment. All right, these are physical machines that people need, and they're worth something. The company has a value; they have a worth because all of this inventory of tractors and things, they're an asset to the company. All right. Whereas with Facebook, you don't really have this worth or this physical value. So that's another consideration. All right. So after you look at those two, in my opinion, John Deere or Deere and Company is a way better investment than Facebook. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to figure out if it's a good company at a bargain price. So probably you already know that John Deere might be a good company, has a lot of loyal customers. Now is it a bargain price? Find bargain price. You want to use some kind of stock analyzer. I recommend using the BTMA stock spreadsheet, and you can get a free copy of that. And it'll tell you exactly what are the good companies and what are the bargain prices for them, okay? You want to base your decision for the price off factual data. So it should be long-term, something like 10 years or more of factual data, and a company that you could predict whether the price is going to continue going up gradually over time. All right? So those are just some questions that you can ask yourself and to figure out whether you should buy a certain company versus another company. So use those questions to help you in deciding what is the right company for you to invest in. I hope this information is helpful for you. I'll put a link to the BTMA stock spreadsheet and also to the BTMA Wealth Builders Club if anybody's interested in finding out more information about that. Have a great day.